Hi, I'm Spencer, and this is my wife, Julie. We are both with the Anniversary Inn, and as part of this contest that we're doing, we wanted to kind of include our little story. So we're here at the Anniversary Inn, the Sun Valley room on the front porch of the Sun Valley cabin, and telling our little story. When we were married a few years back, I do remember the day, however, it was August 16th, and we had made reservations at a local hotel here in town, and I had made reservations for this room up on the top floor, the kind of the special concierge level of this hotel, probably a month in advance. And that whole month I called a couple of times just to make sure that the reservation was still set and everything like that. I was very nervous about not having everything just right.
You called the day before.
We called the day before too. I mean, it was that I wasn't want to make the reservation. That's what I do now. The night of our wedding, our reception went quite a bit longer than we had hoped. What time did we finally end up getting out of there?
About 2 a.m.
It was about 2 a.m. before
we left at 2 a.m.
It was crazy. I think the parents were in a competition about who could invite the most friends, and I think we knew maybe 50 people, and the rest we didn't even know. But that was our reality. So we ended up getting out of there about 2 o'clock in the morning, getting downtown to our hotel, which would have been fine, except that apparently the people that had our room decided not to check out when they were planning to. So it wasn't a matter that the hotel gave up our reservation, it was that the people never left.
And you took stuff up there earlier that day for them to put in our room.
That's right. I had taken up some flowers, and I had taken up a bottle of sparkling cider, and I had taken up just some treats to have already kind of set out in the room. And of course nobody in the hotel knew anything about where those were.
So we think the people in our room thought it was a nice courtesy from the hotel staff. They got to enjoy that night.
They were on that special floor. You had to
Fresh flowers.
You had to have a special card just to get up to the floor.
It was on the concierge.
Concierge level. So I had spent all this time getting everything so perfect and gone down the day before and even confirmed the day before and had called 3 or 4 times during the month before. Took the stuff down there that night before, and 2 o'clock in the morning, well, probably 2:30 by the time we got down there, 2 or 3.
And the desk clerk didn't speak English very well.
Didn't speak English very well. I was so exhausted and so tired. I wasn't in much of a mood to say, oh, it's okay, we'll just go somewhere else.
There was a convention and the rest of the hotel was booked. They didn't have any rooms left.
That's true. I even said, fine, just put us in some other room, but I don't want to pay for it now. And they said, well, I'm sorry, you don't understand. We don't have any available rooms.
And at this point I said, I'm going to go sit down.
So she went over and sat down.
Take my shoes off, put my feet up in the lobby.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We were to the point where we just want to fall asleep right there on the couch in the lobby. They did finally call around. They did find a room down the street at another hotel. Just a basic room, nothing flashy, nothing fancy. But they did offer to pay for it, so I guess that we'll take that as something. But not happy campers the night of your wedding night to find out you don't have any place to stay. So that was our story. Everything did turn out okay. We did get to stay at the other place, and they did give us a late checkout since we slept in until probably 5 the next afternoon. But that was our story.
So share your story with us. We know you probably have much better ones than ours.